Hello everyone, today we will be painting this beautiful night beach painting in simple 5 steps. Now let's get started. In step 1 we are going to paint the beautiful night sky. So just take the color cerulean and we are going to mix the color black and white to get a dark shade of grey. With this dark shade of grey we are going to mix the color cerulean and we are going to apply this color on the top. So this is the night sky painting. So we are going to make the sky so beautiful. Now let's add more white to the color and we are going to apply the color here, and now let's blend the colors together. Gradually mix more white to this mixture and we are going to paint a beautiful transition from the dark blue to the light blue in the horizon. You can see now I am adding more white and now we are adding the color in the horizon. So you can see a beautiful night sky now. So our sky is ready. In step 2 we are going to paint the moon and the cloud. So just start with the moon first. So here I have taken the color lemon yellow mixed with the white and I am going to paint a beautiful and cute crescent moon. Gently apply some white color in this side of the moon. Take a round brush and now mix the colors cerulean blue, black and little white, and we are going to paint the clouds. So in the bottom of the sky we are adding the dark color. Painting the night sky is a little different than the cloud in the day. So here we are adding the color dark blue. So you can see I am moving my round brush in a circular motion. Just apply the color like this and we are going to add more details later. Now apply the cerulean blue in the top of the cloud like this. Here we are adding some details, so we need to make sure this area is lighter than the area in the bottom. As the background layer is completely dark, you can see the cerulean blue also looks very dark here. Now take your small detailing brush and we are going to paint some small random curves here. So this curve is the highlight of the cloud and you can see here we have a beautiful moon and we get some light reflection from the moon. To show this moon reflection we are painting some small random curves here. Here I have used the color light yellow by mixing the color lemon yellow with lots of white. While adding the highlight, we have to keep one thing in our mind, that is we don't need to add the highlight on the entire cloud. Now let's add some details. So here I have taken the color lemon yellow and I am applying the lemon yellow only in the few places. In step 3 we will be painting the sea and the waves. So first we are going to paint the sea. So here I have the color cerulean blue and deep cyan. By mixing these two colors we will get a dark shade of blue. When we are moving towards the bottom of the canvas, we are going to add more deep cyan and black. Now let's add more deep cyan and black to this mixture and we are going to blend all the colors together. So you can see the place that is in the distance, it is getting a light color from the source of the light, that is from the moon. And towards the foreground we are making the dark colors. Once we finish applying all the colors, now let's paint the waves. So first we are going to take the color black and we are going to use the small detailing brush to paint the tiny lines like this, and we are adding the tiny lines in the distance. If you are a beginner, you may feel drawing all the small lines would be really exhausting. Then you can use your ruler to paint the line like this, then you will get a small tiny strokes like this. Moving towards the foreground, we are going to paint some huge waves, so we need to add some bold line like this. Paint the lines tiny and sharper in the end, and in the center we need to make them broader and wider. You can see I am using my detailing brush to paint all the tiny lines. You can use your round brush. If you are using a round brush, make sure you are using a round brush which has a sharp end. While painting the waves, I felt like it didn't make any sense to me, but we have to believe ourselves and trust the process. And once I finished the painting, I really enjoyed all the things in this painting. So if you are painting the waves, you may feel like it doesn't look good, but you have to believe yourself and keep moving forward. Now take the color cerulean. We are going to paint the reflection from the moon. Before paint the reflection from the moon, we need to apply the color cerulean. So here I am using the same detailing brush to paint the small tiny line. Now let's paint the big waves. So we are going to add some strokes like this, and in the big waves we are going to add more layers and details. So first we are going to just apply the color cerulean blue. Once we finish applying the color cerulean blue in this wave, then take the color cerulean blue mixed with the white, and we are adding this light shade of cerulean blue. Now let's mix more white to the cerulean blue, and let's add the strokes again. Use the same light shade of blue on the top of the waves to create the light value effect in this wave. And then paint the water in the beach shore like this. And add some small random pattern like this, so it will create the beautiful effect in our painting. Finally, add some black color near to this line. Here I am painting some details by adding some black line near to this line here. If you are someone who really enjoy the night sky and the sea and the thunder, then you will definitely like this painting. In this painting, you can see the step-by-step explanation to paint the thunder and the beautiful night sky. Let's add some details in the beach source. So you can see we are getting the light source from the moon in this place. So we need to make this place a little lighter. So here we are adding the color cerulean blue over this previous layer. Now take some white color and we are adding the color in the texture of the waves here. And we are painting the foam in the waves. While painting the foam, you need to be really careful. Don't overdo the thing. If you are adding more white color, then it will look very artificial. And now let's take the same white and we are adding some white strokes here. In the fourth step, we are going to paint the reflection from the moon. So here I have taken the color lemon yellow mixed with the white, and we are going to add the color over this cerulean blue. Also add some small strokes over this beach waves here. If you are someone who really likes to paint beach painting, then you will definitely like this playlist. In this playlist, you can see different types of beach painting with a step-by-step explanation. So if you are someone who really enjoys beach painting, then you can definitely watch this playlist. Now take the color white and add some small white dots here and there. Adding this white dots create a beautiful effect in our painting. Now you can see I am adding some small white dots here. While adding the white dots, you have to keep one thing in your mind. You have to use a small dip detailing brush, then it will create a beautiful and tiny small dots like this. In the final step, let's paint the people and the trees in the side of the beach. So here we are going to start with the people. So take the color black and here I am using my liner brush and add some small strokes here. And in the edge you can see I am adding some curved lines to paint the purples. First, now take the color cerulean and add some small curved lines in the purple like this to show the light from the moon. Once you finish painting all the lines in the cerulean, now take the color white and we are going to add the color white only in a few pupils like this. Now let's paint the tree. In this painting we are going to paint the leaf foliage effect mostly. So first we need to paint the branches. Here I am using the same liner brush and I am going to paint some branches in the side and also the top of the canvas. Once we finish painting all the branches, then we are going to use a small liner brush or a round brush to paint the leaves in this painting. To make the painting more beautiful, let's take a small detailing brush and add some small stroke like this. Adding these small strokes make a beautiful impact in our painting. And I promise it would take a lots of time to finish this entire painting. Now take the color lemon yellow and add some small strokes in the leaf. Now let's see the final look of this painting. I really like this painting. Let me know your thoughts about this painting in the comment section. I will meet you guys with another beautiful painting with a step-by-step explanation in my next video. Until then, have fun with colors.